Not a matter of rewriting the past. It's a matter of where I was in the breakup.
The courtroom held its breath as Meri rose, silent, trembling, but clutching a thin, folded sheet of paper that would change everything. The judge had just ruled Kody and Robyn must sell the Arizona mansion to pay the $3 million they owed the wives. But Meri had the one thing no one expected, the original deed, and it bore her name. Not Kody's, not Robyn's, hers. What happened next made the judge lean forward, Christine gasp aloud, and Robyn go pale as snow. The courtroom was not quiet, it was silent. Tension crawled through the air like smoke. Judge Callahan spoke from the bench, his voice steady, unwavering. The court finds that Mr. Kody Brown and Mrs. Robyn Brown must repay a collective $3 million in damages to Miss Christine Brown, Miss Janelle Brown, and Miss Meri Brown. The Arizona property known as Lot 9, located in Flagstaff, must be sold to fulfill this judgment. Robyn lurched upright. This is wrong. Her voice shattered the stillness like glass. You can't make us homeless over this. That house belongs to us. It's ours. The judge did not flinch. Mrs. Brown, you will respect this court or be held in contempt. Robyn yanked her hand from Kody's. Her face flushed red, lips trembling. Kody stayed silent. Christine leaned back with a slow, cold stare. Janelle looked like she had seen a ghost. And then Meri stood. Your Honor, she said softly, I need to submit something into evidence. She walked slowly to the front, handing the folded paper to the bailiff. One page, not thick, but heavy with consequence. Judge Callahan unfolded it. This deed states the land was originally purchased by Meri Brown. He looked at her. Meri nodded. Yes, Your Honor. I bought the land in 2010 with my mother's inheritance. Kody's eyes widened. Robyn shook her head, disbelieving. Christine leaned forward, stunned. He never thought she'd still have it. He never believed she'd pull it out, but she had, and it was real. The judge asked, and there is no record of transfer. Meri answered, none that was legal. Kody made it look like I signed it over, but I never did. Robyn's voice snapped sharp. That's a lie. That land was Kody's. He bought it. It was ours. Meri cut her off, not loud but firm. He forged the paperwork. He funneled the deed through an LLC I never agreed to. Christine let out a half laugh. You mean to tell me Kody stole the land from Meri? Built a mansion with her money and now is being forced to sell it to pay us? Meri didn't smile. Yes, secrets don't stay buried forever. And this one just came back to life in front of a courtroom. The judge slammed his gavel. Court will recess for 1 hour. This deed must be verified. Outside, Kody tried to explain to Robyn in a hushed, panicked voice. I had to do it. You wanted the mansion? It was the only way to get it built. You told me she gave it up. Robyn shook. You said she didn't care. You said she didn't know. Kody whispered, it was cleaner this way. Christine, watching from the bench in the hallway, muttered, arms crossed, clean. He calls that clean. It's not just about the land. It's about everything he buried with it: trust, truth, and family. Back in chambers, the judge called the county office. Within 30 minutes, the fax machine printed the original deed. Meri Brown. No transfer. No sale filed. The judge leaned back. Kody never had the right to sell it. He never even owned it. When court resumed, the judge read the result. This court cannot authorize the sale of a property the defendants do not legally own. That land still belongs to Miss Meri Brown. Robyn gasped. Kody began pacing. You can't do this, he said. How are we supposed to pay the $3 million? The judge replied, you should have thought of that before. This isn't just unethical. It may be criminal. Meri produced a second envelope. The courtroom went quiet again. It's a letter, she said. From Kody, written 5 years ago. He admits the transfer was never legal. The judge opened it. Kody's voice rose, panicked. You can't just show that. You wrote it. Meri said, you hid it. I kept it. Robyn's hands shook. Christine glanced at Janelle. It's falling apart. And then the judge declared it loud and clear. This changes everything. The mansion may not only be frozen at, maybe evidence in a criminal fraud investigation. And the courtroom wasn't done yet, because the notary who had stamped the transfer was next and she was about to break down on the stand. The morning session begins with Robyn's name echoing through the courtroom. And for the first time in years, she doesn't look like Kody's shadow. She looks like someone about to step into the fire. She takes the stand, her oath barely above a whisper, but her words carry like thunder. I didn't want to know. She starts, eyes down, hands locked, but I did know. I saw Meri's name on the deed. I asked Kody why, and he told me it didn't matter that she was out of the picture. Gasps ripple through the gallery. Christine stiffens. Meri doesn't even blink. And Kody's jaw clenches so hard his lawyer whispers for him to stay seated. Robyn continues, her voice cracking. I believed him. I signed whatever he gave me. I told myself it was just taxes, just paperwork. But belief isn't innocence when you watched it happen and stayed silent. The judge leans forward, eyebrows raised. Did you know 2 years ago that the land wasn't legally his? The question slams into the air. Robyn breaks, her words spilling like glass shattering. Yes, 2 years ago, I told him we should make it right. But I stayed quiet. I was scared. I had kids in that house. I thought if we admitted it, we'd lose everything. Christine shoots upright in disbelief. 2 years. You knew 2 years ago? The camera flashes in the gallery catch every tear, every twitch. And then the narrator's voice cuts in, sharp, exposing the fracture for millions watching online. Robyn knew. Not for weeks, not for months, for years. And while Kody played king of the mansion, she played his silent queen, signing papers, cashing in benefits, and saying nothing while the other wives were cut out of their lives. Was she manipulated or complicit? Victim or partner in crime? That's the question known, the one this courtroom can't ignore. Question known. The court is packed, every breath heavy, every camera aimed. The judge has already handed Meri victory. Lot 9 is hers. The LLC exposed, Kody cornered. The wives feel relief for the first time in years. But then Kody stands, phone in hand, a grin cutting across his face. Meri's voice fills the speakers. I knew what he did. I just didn't want to bring it up in court. I thought maybe we'd fix it quietly. Christine's head snaps toward Meri. Janelle's jaw drops. The judge leans forward, confused. What is this, Mr. Brown? Kody's grin widens. Just a little private audio from before Meri decided to be a hero. Retention booster, and just like that, the victory shatters. If Meri knew, if she stayed silent, then is she still the victim? Or does Kody finally have a card that could drag her down with him? Meri doesn't flinch. She stands, calm, cold. You stayed quiet while he put my name on documents I never signed. You stayed quiet while he took my land. And now you want sympathy? She turns to Robyn, her voice like ice. Silence is a choice. And for 2 years, you chose Kody. The courtroom is frozen. Reporters scribble. The judge's pen hovers midair. Robyn sobs, breaking. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt any of you. But her words fall flat. The judge clears his throat. Mrs. Brown, did you benefit from the LLC? Robyn whispers, yes. The mortgage, the taxes, the bills. But her name was never removed. The judge's eyes harden. Then this court has more to weigh than I thought. Retention booster. Kody thought his recording would bury Meri. Instead, Robyn's confession that lands like a hammer. So the question is, who burns first? Meri, Robyn, or Kody himself? The judge orders recess. Kody leans into his lawyer in the corner. File an emergency motion. Disqualify the deed. Make something up. Say she abandoned it. Say it was never finalized. His lawyer stares. The court just saw the video. The notary is finished. The LLC is exposed. You've got nothing left. But Kody leans closer, his grin darker. I have one. And if I'm going down, I'm not going alone. The camera pans in tight on his phone, the second recording. A shadowy file no one's heard yet. something that could flip the board one last time. The wives look at each other. For the first time, Meri, Janelle, Christine, even Robyn, all united by one thought. Kody isn't done. Not yet. The screen fades to black. Retention booster. So, what do you think? Did Kody just bluff his way into one last shot at redemption or destruction? Will Meri's cold resolve outlast his final weapon? Or will this recording drag her down with him? Drop your theories in the comments below, because the next session is the endgame. Sometimes the dirtiest cards are played when the game is already over. And Kody Brown thought his last weapon, a secret recording of Meri's voice, would save him. But the moment he pressed play, the courtroom shifted. The wives' eyes turned cold, and Ray, the attorney, stood with fire in his voice, exposing the tape as 3 years old and edited. And then MeriRose.com and cold as ice, declaring she had the original, handing over the flash drive that revealed her full words. Not a confession, but an indictment. That Kody never planned to fix anything, only to bury the truth. And as the unedited audio played, Kody's smug grin collapsed into stone, his plan crumbling in real time while the judge's voice cut through the silence to formally refer the entire case to the district attorney for criminal fraud. Kody sputtering that it was family business, the judge hammering back that Kody had already destroyed his own family. And outside reporters swarmed the courthouse steps where Christine lifted her chin and said this was never about the money. It was about the truth. Janelle adding that accountability still mattered. Robyn slipping past cameras with her scarf pulled high like a ghost while Kody ducked out the back. Not escaping, but becoming the story itself. And just when the storm seemed to settle, a middle-aged woman